What's going on, you guys? Ray here, and welcome back to another video. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about how you guys can avoid going on tilt and ways you can get your brawlers off of tilt. So let's jump right into it. Alright, you guys, so before we jump into anything, I just want to discuss what tilting is really quick. So each brawler has a specific level in Brawl Stars. Take my bow, for example, being level 15. Now, to reach level 15, you have to hit a certain trophy amount. So a tilted brawler is when the brawler falls below the trophy requirement for his level. So if my bow were to go below level 15, so say 250, that would be considered tilted. Alright, you guys, so with that in mind, let's go over ways you guys can avoid tilting in the first place. Alright, so for my first tip is make sure you guys are paying attention to the balance changes. So for perfect example, Colt in this last balance change, before the balance change, Colt was really good in Brawl Stars and it was really easy to get those trophies up. So a lot of brawlers after the balance change, once he got nerfed, really fell below the trophy requirement, really kind of tilted with Colt, just because he got nerfed. So you guys really need to pay attention to the balance changes before you start playing with that OP brawler, because if they got nerfed, he's going to be a little bit harder to trophy push with. So make sure you guys are paying attention to the balance changes. My next tip is make sure to take breaks with that brawler. It's very easy to get into a downward spiral by getting frustrated with that brawler by losing. There has been plenty of times where I've tilted 30 to 40 trophies. Even with my Poco, I've tilted about 80-ish, 80 or 90 in total. So it's really important to not get into that downward spiral by getting frustrated in the games, because once you start losing a few games, it can get really frustrating and affect your gameplay with that brawler. So take a break, make sure to pick up another brawler, start playing with them, maybe come back to that brawler that you're not doing so hot with once a new map comes out or something like that. Alright, so for the next tip, we're going to be talking about how you guys can get your brawler out of tilt. So for my first tip, if you guys are tilted somewhat lower with one of your brawlers, is to bring them into showdown and camp a little bit. It's not a bad thing to camp, and if you guys are lower in trophies, you can get a lot of trophies from showdown in a relatively quick time. The games are pretty quick, and you can get a lot of trophies if you take third, second, or first place fairly often, which camping can be a really good tactic for. Now, I do not recommend in Showdown if you guys are playing it a really long time. If you're playing it non-stop and grinding up your trophies that way, don't just play Showdown. You want to practice with the other game modes, because once you jump into the game modes that they're good in, say if I were camping with Poco and I got up really high, if I jumped into that smash and grab game with him, it might be a little bit difficult, and that might spark another tilting moment. So don't just play Showdown, make sure to practice on the other game modes as well. Alright, so for my next tip is make sure you guys are getting used to the brawler's balance change. So whenever the balance changes come out, make sure to study it, read the fine print so you know exactly what's going to happen to the brawlers that are getting nerfed or buffed. So if a brawler that you're pushing really high up with gets a nerf, take note of that. Make sure to understand that they're going to change for the worse. So if you are used to grinding up with that brawler in a specific way because they're really overpowered, it's going to be a lot harder if they get nerfed. So for a perfect example, after this balance change, or I should say before this balance change, Colt was amazing. He was very easy to get those trophies up, and when that nerf hit, it was a much harder to trophy push with him, which procced a lot of people to lose trophies with him and go into a tilt with Colt. So really make sure you're studying the balance changes when they come out. If a brawler does get nerfed and you're still wanting to push with them, make sure to play them in game modes that they are really good in. Which brings me into my next tip. Make sure you're bringing the brawlers that are tilted into game modes that they really excel in. So for perfect example, I don't play any game mode with Poco except smash and grab. It's super important to really play the game modes that the brawler excels in, so you give yourself the best chance possible to get those trophies. I sometimes even avoid certain smash and grab maps with Poco because I feel not that confident with him on it. Sometimes I'll wait for specific maps to come out. So if your brawler is tilted, make sure to even wait until a specific map comes out that you know you're going to do good with that brawler, so you can ensure the best possible outcome with your trophy pushing with that brawler. Alright, so for my next tip, you guys, and it's a very important one, and that's why I've said it in several of my other videos, is make sure you're jumping into a team that you can control. Jumping into a game with your bandmates is really important. Now, the reason I've gotten so tilted with Poco is because I got so used to jumping into randoms with him. I had no control over my team. That puts you at such a disadvantage up against teams that actually control their team, that strategize before they jumped into it. So make sure you're jumping into a team that you know is going to benefit that brawler that is tilted, so you can ensure that you're going to win more trophies than lose. Alright, you guys, so for my final tip, and arguably one of the most important, is make sure you guys are setting new goals for your tilted brawler and rebuild with them. So it's important to never, and I stress never, pay attention to the total trophy count that you used to have with the brawler. Even if you made it to max, even if you're at 500 trophies, level 20, and you tilted all the way down to 300, never pay attention to that total trophy count that you used to be. If you start doing that, you're just going to get even more discouraged and frustrated. Start setting goals of small increments, say maybe like 50, and work your way up to that. So your new goal should be 350. Once you get that, that's a small achievement, and then do another 50. Just keep working up in progression so it doesn't seem like such a daunting thing if you are tilted like 100 trophies or 150 trophies. Take your time. Take those small victories when you can. Alright, you guys, so for the rest of the video, we're going to be jumping into some games with my tilted brawler, Poco. So, some things that I have been doing with him. He used to be in the 270 range, 260 range, and we got him up to 300. So I set that goal for myself to get Poco up to 300, and we got him there. So my next goal is 350. Now, the way I've been doing this is I never, like I said in the video before, I never play any game mode except Smash and Grab, and even some of the maps on Smash and Grab I avoid. Now, this Smash and Grab map, Hard Rock Mine, is really good for Poco, so we're going to be jumping into some games with him, and we're going to get some trophies. Alright, you guys, so jumping into some matches with Poco. As you can see, we're having some help from our bandmates. Like I was saying before in the video, it's really important to have help from your teammates. It's really good to organize your team so you know exactly what you have as a strategy going into it. So as you can see, we got Poco, Tara, and Bo as a team comp. Very solid team comp. We got the pressure from Bo's mines, and we got that upfront solid damage from Tara. So let's jump right into it and see what we can do. Alrighty, guys, so here we go. Let's see how we can do. Hopefully we win. Like I was saying before, this map is excellent for Poco. He does a really good job at doing that pressure, that little poke damage here and there, because he can be so sneaky. He can work his way into really solid areas on this map. So here we go. Let's see. Let's test for the bull. There he is. Okay. All right. The tanks tend to sneak on the sides, so let's just keep doing the damage. Awesome. All right, taking a little damage from the spike. Here we go. We almost have our super already. Okay. Go like this. Okay, just kind of doing the poke damage, keeping them back as much as possible. I'm not sure where their third brawler is. I haven't seen him. Okay, it's the Colt. Okay, I don't trust. I'm just going to keep Bull pressured back. Because I don't trust. I don't want him to come jutting out at the last second. Because we're not going to be able to take him down very quickly. Okay. Let's hit up AK with the heal. Alright. Don't die. Like I was saying before, Bo is in such a good spot when he can, or Bull is in such a good spot where he can just sit back like that. Okay. Hitting ourselves up with the heal. Nice. We were able to clip that Colt there. Good. Alright, we really just gotta try and keep the Bull back. I feel like the tankier brawlers, Poco has a little bit tougher time against them. Just because his shots just don't do enough damage to him. Okay, where is Bull at? I'm sure he's going to try and sneak around. So we got to keep an eye on him. Okay, we got 4 gems. So we got to be playing safe. Okay, Bull's doing the same exact thing. Okay. Alright. Alright, just kind of slowly working our way up. We're trying to get as many gems as we can. We really got to focus in on that Bull once he gets close. Such a close game, you guys. Holy man. Okay. Alright. Good, good, good. Nice. Okay, we need one more gem. Nice, okay. Okay, we're just going to stay in the mine. We'll be fine once the other gem spawns. We're just going to keep it on lockdown here. Okay. Alright, we got to heal for our team if we need it. Alright, so we got to stay on the mine now. We can't get off of the mine or else we will lose. Alright, nice. Doing good. Such a good game. Let's heal up our team. Okay, good. Looks like we're going to win, guys. This is good. Nice one. Such a close game. Look at that. 10-9. Holy man. Awesome first game. Bo picking up that star player. Very, very good. Let's jump into another one. Alright, so jumping into another one. Let's see how we can do. Hopefully we can do just as well. That was a really good game. That was a really exciting game. So hopefully we can do the same exact thing. We got another bull. The tanks are so popular right now. And this map is really good for them. And we got a Piper, which shouldn't be too big of a problem. Hopefully. I gotta knock on some wood right now for saying that. Okay. Alright, it would have been nice to get that extra poke on the crow. Alright, let's heal up our team. Nice, taking them both out. Cool, let's heal up now. Hopefully Piper doesn't snipe us with one lucky shot. Oh my goodness, karma, guys. Oh my goodness, karma. Okay, 6-0. Cat is doing a great job at collecting those gems. Alright, let's get up in here. Alright, let's hit him up with a heal. I didn't see his health. Okay, so even if the bull does anything, we'll be here to take him out as well. Nice. Okay, good job. Cat is safe. Alright. Alright, we need 2 more gems. This is a pretty good map, or a pretty good game so far, but we can never count ourselves out. You never know. You never know what might happen. Bull might be lurking somewhere. We gotta be careful. Yep, there he is. But we have all 3 of them shooting at us, at him, so we're doing good. Okay, where's the bull? Heal up, Cat. Nice. That was another good game. Sweet. Very, very good. Awesome. Picking up the star player too. That's what I like to see. Very, very cool. Those were 2 really, really good matches. So we're getting out of our tilt a little bit, all thanks to our team comp and the help of our bandmates. And I would like to thank XCat and AKBR8R for helping out. It was really, really nice of them to help out and help get some trophies. So thank you guys. Let's jump back to the home screen. So you guys, I think that's going to be the end of the video. I hope you all enjoyed it and took away a few things about getting out of the tilt. If you guys are in a tilt, don't get discouraged, don't get frustrated. Remember, Brawl Stars is all about having fun. So make sure you guys are having fun over everything first. So with that being said, you guys, I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to leave a like on it and make sure to keep having fun with Brawl Stars, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace.